What's up, everybody? Today I want to talk about what the Players Cup is, what it means for the competitive Pokemon scene, and how you can sign up. The competitive Pokemon world used to have a thriving IRL competitive Pokemon scene with events being held all over the world leading up to the once-a-year invite-only Pokemon World Championships. Now, unfortunately, due to the C word shaking things up, all the official in-person events have, ceased to exist for the time being. But that is where the Players Cup comes in. The Players Cup is backed by the Pokemon Company International, just as live events were. And the Players Cup is a all-online global tournament that is completely free to enter. The top 4 placing players are going to receive a free travel award to any international event of their choosing in the future when events come back to normal. That means their flight from anywhere in the world to any of the 4 internationals and their hotel for the duration of the trip is absolutely free. Of course, if you do well at that event that you get your trip paid for to go to, you could do so well that you receive a travel award to another one, and you could start traveling around the world if you're good enough at Pokemon, so it's pretty cool. One unfortunate aspect of the Players Cup tournament series is that players are only allowed to enter if they currently reside in North America, Europe, Latin America, or Australia. TBCI has its reasons for this. The competitive Pokemon scene has very odd licensing in some countries. I don't know all the details on this, so I don't want to say anything that I'm not completely sure about. But all in all, the Players Cup is a very powerful thing for our community. It maintains a official global high-level event for the community to strive towards, and that's just what we need right now during the pandemic. So let's talk a little bit about the tournament structure itself. So to become the next Players Cup champion, the first hurdle you guys are going to have to get over is getting through the Players Cup 3 qualifier. I'll be getting into details about how to sign up for this near the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. The qualifiers are all online. It is a best of 1 tournament held over the span of 3 days. It's actually going to be this weekend starting this Thursday for California time for myself. But it is a closed team sheet format, meaning you will not be able to see your opponent's details of their team, such as their moves, their abilities, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be as if you're playing a normal game on the ranked or casual ladder, where you get team preview, you can see their 6 Pokemon, and that is about it. And you start at 1500 rating or ELO, and after each win, you're going to gain some points. After each loss, you're going to lose some points. The top 256 placers in North America, Europe, and Latin America are going to move on to the next round, and then Australia has a slightly smaller player pool, so if you're in the top 128 in Australia, you're going to make it into the next round. And so you can play a maximum of 45 games, but you unlock 15 games per day, if that makes sense. So sorry, loud car driving by, but you unlock 15 games a day. And so what that means is on Thursday, you get to play 15, and then after 24 hours of it opening, you get access to playing another 15. But they all roll over, so you could play all 45 games on Sunday if you'd like, or you can play 30 on Saturday, 15 on Sunday, for example. So the data fluctuates a bit for this on what you would say the cutoff is. You start at 1500 rating. For North America and EU, it's been at about 1645 to 1655 rating is where the top 256 have placed. Now, don't use these as an end-all piece of data. It's just giving you guys a potential rough estimate. You should definitely strive to hit a little bit higher than that, but maybe you run out of 45 games and you're at 1645, and that's the best you can do. You can hope you might be able to make it, but I would say like 1670 is probably safe for every rating zone. But once again, don't quote me on that, you never know. Fortunately, you are able to check your ranking in the game, but it's not as helpful as you might think. The reason for this is that the ranking is compared to everybody globally, when you just need to be in the top 256 of North American players or the top 128 of Australian players, right? For example, let's say you're from North America and it says that you're ranked 500. Well, there could be 200 EU players ahead of you and 200 LATAM players ahead of you, which means you are in the top 100 of North America, right? So it's kind of annoying, but You'll never know until the results are posted. Unfortunately, the results come out usually a few weeks after the qualifier itself. If you are able to make it through the best of one slugfest, you will be reached out to by TPCI via your trainer account email. And then they will help you set up for the next stage of the tournament, which is going to be a region-specific best of 3 open team sheet double elimination format. So it is literally completely different from the qualifier. That's where a little bit of controversy comes up, but completely different. Your 256-man bracket is only going to consist of players from your rating zone, so you can think of it as a national event. You're going to be able to see their moves, their items, and their abilities. You're not going to be able to see what their EVs are or the natures of their Pokemon. That's the only thing you won't be able to see. And also, it's double elimination, so you can technically only afford 1 loss. Upon getting your second loss, you are going to be booted out of the tournament. The event takes place on a Battle 5 bracket and on a private Discord server to talk with the players, and it runs extremely smoothly from what I've experienced. And it's going to take place over 2 weekends. The first weekend is going to go from the top 256 down to 16 players in North America, and then the next weekend the 16 players are going to fight to get down to the top 4, and then all 4 of those players are going to qualify for the global finals. And if you are Chad enough to make it to the global finals, it's going to be the same thing, where it is a best of 3 open team sheet double elimination tournament until the winner is crowned. The Players Cup champion is crowned. So that was a bit long-winded, but I did want to make sure that I laid out exactly how the tournament worked for you guys. So let's get into how do you sign up for the Players Cup. So first and foremost, guys, this is Pokemon.com, and pretty much you are going to have to make an account on Pokemon.com. You can see right here on the sidebar, there's like this little sign-in thing. I am currently already signed in here, so make sure to sign up, make an account, put your email in, and then let's get into our account. So here we are after we've signed in, and the big thing that you're going to need, guys, is you are going to need a player ID, and you are going to need to connect that to your Nintendo account. So I have my player ID here blocked out. I've had a player ID all the way since 2013. So you guys are gonna have to get yours online on this website, so it shouldn't be too hard. We're gonna have to go down to Play Pokemon settings here. So in the Play Pokemon page tab here, you should be able to find your player ID or how to make your player ID. Once again, unfortunately, I already have a player ID, so I'm unable to see how to completely get a new one, but it should be in here. You should be able to turn it on or set up getting one. Just for some extra insurance here, this is the Play Pokemon Twitter, and they say all Pokemon video game competitors will need to complete the following steps. Have a Pokemon Trainer Club PTC account and attached player ID by, ignore this date, this is for Players Cup 2, and then link their Pokemon Trainer Club account to their Nintendo account before the qualifier. You should be able to link it. I think you just have a code that you put on online. You put it into your Switch, and then you are good to go. So let's head over to the Switch to sign up after we've done all that. So guys, here we are on our Pokemon Sword and Shield game. We're going to go into Versus, and if you haven't connected to the internet already, it'll automatically connect you when you click on Battle Stadium here. And then we are going to go down to Online Competitions, checking the status. And then here we go, accepting entries for an official competition. And then it's telling me I have a reward from the last one that I haven't got. Okay, well, I just had to go get the battle points from the last online competition, but here we go. So, going in, search official competitions, and then here we go. Look, the Pokemon Players Cup 3 Qualifier Masters Division. It starts on January 14th at that time UTC, so let's click it. Obtaining data. There you go. It's telling us the rules, max 15 times a day, all that jazz. And then, yep, one system, cool. Yep, and that was saying you need your Players Cup, you need your Pop ID and all that good stuff. I agree. Cool. Do I want to enter this competition? Yes. Checking the status. And then, guys, as long as this goes through, you've got your ID all set up, everything that we just went over on the website, it's going to say your entry is complete. And there we go. It's as simple as that. And then pretty much what's going to happen is when the tournament starts, we'll go to the online tab, we'll go to participate, and then it'll open up a ladder. Yeah, just like this, battle. Here we go. But of course, it hasn't actually started yet, so we can't battle. But this is where we're going to come to do our matches. So everybody, I hope that was helpful for you guys, and I hope that I, shedded some light on the importance of the Players Cup and maybe inspired you guys to join in the fun for the Players Cup yourselves. So best of luck to everybody who's playing, and thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate you guys a ton. If you ever want to come hang out with me live, I stream on Twitch 5 days a week. That is my full-time gig over there, and I'm going to be doing more YouTube stuff in the future, of course. At least one video per week is my New Year's resolution. So guys, drop a sub on this channel as well, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye everybody.